What's good, everybody? I hope you can hear me. I got my music in the background. Cut that down just a little bit. Um, Today, I'm finna try to touch bases on this topic that my cousin gave to me, Leo. Well, he didn't really give it to me. We were just having a conversation, and I was like, "Yeah, that's pretty dope." So let me tell y'all what Leo told me. Well, what the saying is, or what it was that he said at the time. He said, that a person, or we'll say the opposing person or whatnot, is so used to throwing punches that they don't even know who they throwing them at anymore. And I was like, that's real shit. That shit is real shit. In other words, somebody who's used to fighting and battling and shit like that so much that they don't even know who the fuck they battling with. Everything is a battle. Everything is some form of challenge. Everything is some form of negativity. When you think about it, you know. And that's real shit. Leo told me that shit. That's some real shit. We tend to do that as people, though. Like just throw. You know what I'm saying? Just throw. Like the majority of the time, don't even think about who it is, why they are there, what they're doing, and all that, without even examining and shit like that, you know, and seeing what's actually up with this person. Do they mean well? Do they not? You know what I'm saying? Instead of actually thinking about what it is that you've been through in life. Instead of thinking about that, you just take everything as if it's just the same shit. And I know that to be true because I do it. Majority of the time if I'm talking on something, I do it. And it's just like that though. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to get away from because it's like learned behavior. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us learn it from children. Majority of the time is trauma. It's trauma, but we don't see it like that. Like and even if we do, we don't do nothing to change it. Majority of the time, we like shit. You gonna accept me for who it is that I am? You know, which is a terrible thing to do. Terrible type of person to be. What if you are the most fucked up ass person out there and you just living life like shit? You gonna accept me for who it is that I am? What? Do you even think about what it is that you do? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. It's crazy as hell. But like I said, I do the same thing with women and all kind of shit like that. Jobs, all kinds of shit. People, individuals, friendships, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that. Majority of the time, I can tend to be real standoffish sometimes, especially around certain people, because I've kind of categorized them. You know what I'm saying? Categorize a certain type. I do that. I walk around in life like kind of doing that, like never looking down on nobody, but just categorizing people. I'm cool fucking with this person, or I'm cool not fucking with this person, or you know what I'm saying? It's always just categorizing people. I can deal with this person if it has to do with business. I can't deal with this person if it has to do with business, or if it's always something categorizing everything. I feel it's necessary though. Sometimes I don't feel like it's right, but I do feel it's necessary because of what I've been through and what I've been through in my life before. Even if I'm just fresh meeting somebody, I'm reading them. I'm reading everything about them. I'm learning them. I'm trying to see what's up with them, how they actually think or whatnot. And it'll be a process to be able to do this. But at the same time, I only do that because of things that I've been through before. Looking to categorize this person. Where can I put this person in? Although it ain't throwing punches, but it's still the same thing. It still comes from trauma. Trauma. And although trauma doesn't rule my life, it is still there. A lot of us will sit there and kind of fucked up thing about it, which is why I say that ain't like a lot of people be on that type of shit because like on that, oh, you're gonna accept me for who it is that I am type shit. Because because majority of the time we praise it. Shit, that's how you should be. You need to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Especially in women. Majority of the time, trauma is taught in women. Teaches you how to take yourself through certain shit to get you to a certain point. That shit is kind of, that shit's fucked up. These mothers really, a lot of these mothers really be out here doing that. I'm not saying everybody does, but a lot of these mothers, man, these mothers be out here really doing that shit. But it's the same thing with sometimes, not everybody, fathers too. Putting your person and things like that, or your kids, or your spouse, or anything like that through whatever you feel like they need to go through. Who's to say that you are right about what it is that you are trying to put somebody through? What if you just a fucked up individual, narcissistic or vindictive individual, and that there is your way of coping with it to the point to where you don't even realize that's what you're doing. Majority of the time is praise. We accepting of the fact that, oh shit, I've been through trauma, this and that. You see so many people always running around this motherfucker like oh, I've been through this, I've been through that. Like I don't already say, I can't tell you how many people that I ran into that, and it can be young too. Oh, I've already did that, or I've already experienced this, I've already this and that. What do you mean? Your young ass ain't experienced shit, nothing. What do you mean? But the thing about it is that it's always bad shit. Anybody who doing that shit ain't never, it ain't never no good shit, no positive shit. Sometimes they're sprinkled out there a little bit, you know. But majority of the time, it's always some shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Oh, I done sold drugs before. Oh, I done did this. I done been in jail before. Oh, I done did that. I done did it. I done already been there. Your ass, my motherfucking 19, 20 years old. You ain't did nothing. You ain't did shit. Can't be told nothing because you feel like you done been through it all. Don't even know the next 5 years of your life, you ain't even gonna think about that the same way. And next 5 years after that, you ain't even gonna think about that 5 years after that 5 years the same way. Shit's crazy. Shit's always changing. Life is crazy. Necessary, but crazy. The things that we choose to glorify and hold on to should just fight on people in whatever way that you fight, because that's what you've been through. That's not their fault. They didn't do it to you. That's where I landed on the categorizing shit. That's why because you know what I'm saying, I feel like everybody deserves a fair chance. Nothing nobody else did before somebody is them. It's not them. Although you can still have thought, but at the same time, control yourself. Control yourself. Because now pushing that shit on them like that, that is you. That there is just trauma. You don't just up and just be like, oh no, everybody done did it like that and everybody's gonna be the same way. So what kind of life can you live like that? For women or for men? What kind of life can you live like that right there? Feeling like everybody is against you, instead of accepting the fact. What if somebody that truly cares for you or some shit like that comes across you, and you too busy throwing a bunch of garbage and trauma on top of them? What if they're not even doing it? But at the same time, like, what if they're not doing it? But the thing that I notice about that shit is even if nothing is happening or nothing is going on with this person that you say is happening, your mind is still see it. It don't matter what it is. Your mind still gonna see it. It's gonna be put out there to you, put in your mind to you as if, yeah, this right here happened at this point, and what being some completely illogical ass shit. And this person here just sitting here just trying to deal with it because they fuck with you. That shit ain't cool. But majority of the time, a lot of us, we still have to look at the other side of it. Because a lot of us like to trauma bond. Make sure as well that it's not you too. That's the part we tend to forget. Because the people who are traumatic or been through trauma, shit like that, majority of the time don't even know that they are. Like how they say about crazy, a crazy person don't know that they crazy. Same shit. I be having to check myself sometimes. I know that I ain't just right like that. It's just on the real. I know that I ain't right, but I try to be mindful though. I try to. I ain't gonna say it even works all the time. I ain't gonna say I'm perfect with it or anything like that. I can't say none of that. But what I can say is that I do be mindful of it and try to be understanding of certain situations. Because sometimes it can be me. It can. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Listen to a person that it is that you feel like could possibly like have some love for you or some shit like that. Take heed. Try to at least. If you can't, you got some healing to do. You probably don't need to be fucking with nobody or being around or having friends or whatever the case is, because yeah, that shit's unhealthy. Very unhealthy. Throwing punches just at everybody. Throwing dirt just at everybody just because somebody else did you a certain type of way, or because you were taught that everybody will do you a certain type of way. Say that shit ain't real. Oh yeah, it's real. What if you truly looking for somebody? Speaking on relationship wise, what if you truly looking for somebody? And you are really, and you feel like you got your mind like clear and good and all kind of shit like that, and one little something happened with a person that you've been having this good connection with and all kind of shit like that, and then all of a sudden, boom, that shit just flares up, leads you down this long trail of shit. Now you wondering, and now you doing this and that and all kind of shit, and this shit just goes on for the longest, just ruining what it is that y'all got going on. Cause at the time it was good before all this shit got kicked off. What if it wasn't that person? It very much so could have been. But for you to be able to, that, like it say in the Bible, that he who is without sin cast the first stone, before you even throw any rocks or throw any punches, anything like that, you need to examine yourself. Is it something that you could possibly be doing before you try to cast a stone or throw a punch at somebody? Yeah. Look at yourself, truly. Not just in that real quick or just that thoughtless ass way that most people tend to look at themselves. Oh, I ain't doing shit. Oh, it ain't me. It's that motherfucker. It's him or it's her. Or that, you know what I'm saying? Go around telling everybody, doing all kind of shit like that, whatever the case. Oh, this motherfucker did this. Oh, this motherfucker, what about you? What did you do? But nobody ever heard that side of the story. Nobody never did. Where's that side of it at? And the sad part about it is that nobody ever asked either. You just stick with the trauma and trauma bond. There's always two sides to a story. Always. gotta be careful with that though. Make sure you ain't just out of just throwing punches at people just because you've been through something before. That don't mean that they on the same type of time. Give them people time to show you. Give yourself time as well to heal. And make sure that they done the same shit on their end of it. It's the only way you can have a healthy relationship, friendship, or whatever it is. You feel what I'm saying? Majority of y'all just like trauma and drama. Say it, man. I swear up and down that you don't, but shit, I've seen it. I've done the studies. Nigga, shit. What? Drama? That's another talk for another video though. I'm gonna run this shit back, see what it's like. It's Charles down here at the shop with the shit does not stop. I-20 East Podcast. I love y'all. Salute.